not leaving a lot to be desired. He's really giving it all here.
I have the power! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 10-Minute Power Hour. My name's Aaron.
Hello, I'm Dan.
And Dan and I are here to do a thing.
Yep.
It's called hobby horsing. What?
It's like horseback riding competitions, but it's a horse on a stick. Yay!
That's what we're doing, huh?
That's what we're doing.
Okay,
So we got to do all the work. The horse is just for
show.
Yeah.
For show.
You guys get to pick your horse. You get to decorate your horse. You have to give it a name and think of like a backstory.
All right.
Oh,
Go.
okay.
All right.
We'll start with that. I think the orange and blue one is for Dan.
Nice.
Oh, this looked like Goku, but
Get
it's
your
not
filthy
Goku.
mitts off it.
Fine, I'll take the clearly Minions themed one. Beto.
This is gonna be hot.
I know, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be jerking off to this later.
No.
Jockeys usually wear goggles.
They do now.
Oh!
All right, we look good. We
So
feel
now
good.
we have to pick a horse and decorate.
Dibs.
What the hell? Well, I want the pink. You don't want the unicorn?
I do want the unicorn. I didn't see it.
You stupid bastard! I don't want this one.
It's too late.
I want the dark goth horse. This horse has been through some and seen some You can tell by the eyes. I'm gonna have my horse wear cool goggles, just like me.
Hey!
Everything's gonna
Oh.
be like blackout on this horse. It's like blackout hat because this horse has been through some. I'm noticing that there's no black garland or whatever this is. Poof.
I didn't know you were gonna have a goth
It's a boa.
horse.
Yeah, it's a feather boa, Aaron.
Purple's close to goth. I've seen a lot of goths wear purple.
It's goth adjacent.
All right, this is my boy. This is George the Goth. George the Goth has a father named George II the Goth, who was a candy maker and decided instead to make poison candy and poisoned all the people in the land. And everybody died, and George's friends died included. So George has a vendetta against George II, his father, the candy poison man, who killed all of his friends.
He's Dave. He's from Ohio.
These are our esteemed judges. Allow me to introduce them. This is Ethan.
Yay!
Ethan, you are judging because of your strong will and your amazing talent.
Thank you, Aaron. And I will be judging harshly. I was a gymnast for 10 years, so I know how harshly they would judge me. And I will judge you just as harsh as that damn judge did at the national championships.
And here we have Matthew Mercer.
Yay!
Yay!
Horse expert, known only for his amazing performance in the game Prism for the PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah.
A horse-related game.
That was great.
I remember that. I'll never forget it.
Who? Yes, who are you?
I'm so glad you're both here. And
Hi, happy to be
also
here.
is Horsey McHorsington.
From the land of Horselandia. No, you must bow. To show respect for Horselandia.
We have the speed obstacle course. Whoever gets the fastest time gets 10 points, and second gets 8 points. If they hit an obstacle, they get a 1 second penalty.
Aaron, are you ready?
Yes!
George, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, begin!
Oh no! Everything's wrong. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. My underwear's falling down. Okay. I'm doing it. Oh, hold on. I have to think of my special move. Yeah!
Aaron, you did beautifully.
Thank you.
You had a couple of moments where you stumbled. Was it you or your horse, do you think?
I don't like passing the buck, so I'll take full responsibility on George's behalf.
You did have 8 seconds added to your time
Why?
because you fell off many times.
8 times.
Yes, Judge.
And hid,
Yes, Judge.
things.
Understood, Judge.
You have a total time of 1 minute, 7 seconds, and 12 milliseconds.
Pretty good, if you ask me.
Passable.
Thank you. I've been trying to get into this field. It's been taking.
You haven't gotten into it yet.
All right. Well, very invalidating, but I appreciate the feedback nonetheless.
Anything to add, Horsey McHorsington?
I take that personally.
Oh, it means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you, Horsey McHorsington.
Dan, are you ready for your time trial?
You know it.
Dave
From Ohio.
from Ohio,
Yeah.
are you ready for your time trial?
Yup.
3, 2, 1, begin! Oh, ruin the dexterous spin. Dropped his hat. That is going to cost him.
No!
Oh, incredible. And that is time.
My goodness.
That was unbelievable.
That wasn't very good.
Oh,
That actually was really bad.
the sexy walk to the judges actually is an additional
What do you
point.
think?
I mean, if you're gonna present,
Well, Dan, your freakish feet really didn't get in the way here.
well, they did the very, very beginning.
At the very beginning, yes, a little bit. But you really blasted through that course. I don't know about you guys, but
Now, what do you think,
I was pretty
Horsington?
impressed. With only a 3-second deduction there, you had a final time of 21 seconds and 2 seconds.
So 23 seconds.
21,
God.
20 to the smaller ones.
Milliseconds. The
Milliseconds,
smaller ones,
yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
absolutely f***ed him up. Can I say that?
Well, as long as you put the up at the end.
So with that, Dan has 10 points after our first round.
Yeah!
Aaron has 8.
Correct.
There's still time. Still time to catch up.
Go.
Isn't that right, George? Only I can understand him.
Now it's the dressage round. So they're familiar with the course, right? But now they have to channel their horses, and you have to act as much like a horse as you can.
Aaron, if you don't mind, if I could have a moment with George. If you could bring him. You have a bloodline to maintain here. Your father, the second, was a well-known factory horse. I wasn't paying attention to your lore. But you, as the son, the first from the second, math may not be your strong suit, but what might be is heart. Give us your heart. Open up and show us what you're all about. Because you may be goth adjacent, but baby, you're gorgeous.
What did he say to you? He said all that? Well, then we gotta bring our best, man.
3, 2, 1, nay.
Oh, hopscotch on the gate. Skip, but a finish on a rapid throw. Ooh, the turn and a glance. Backing through.
Backwards. We haven't seen that before.
Sidestep squats.
It's like he's about to rob the Louvre.
A dual back split run. Oh, but he's starting to lose the boot on the right side. That might hold him back.
Oh, let's see if he can maintain composure here.
Ooh, single ankle. Oh, with a step off. Oh, could be a hobble. Could be a dismount. All right, it's a big jump.
Or a slight little step. And under. Incredible.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Now the face of concentration that we are seeing from Aaron.
A dual spin. A double dual spin.
Again, this is pure art. And he is not leaving a lot to be desired. He's really giving it all here.
I have the power!
A gray skull dismount. A gray skull. I didn't think we'd see one of those today.
And so nonchalant.
I think I'm having a heart attack. You did good. You did good. No, you did good. No, we're gonna win this for sure. I can't believe you'd say that.
Aaron, I think that you had a beautiful struggle through this. Much like Dan, you told a story. And I think that George's father, the second, would be jealous of that performance. For that, I'm giving you a 9.1.
He's very excited. I know you can't understand him, but I can understand every word.
Look, I've been on this panel for a good 10 years now. I've seen many people come and go with hopes and dreams crushed at the end of this, but there's something that you brought. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just...
Don't touch me. What I saw out there was what I was hoping to see. An open heart and an open crotch. You indeed have the power. I'll give you a 9.1.
It's okay. It's okay. Be strong. Be strong.
Horsey, what you got?
The ceremonial head bump. Ah! Amazing! amazing.
No!
Be reminded, speed is not your ally here. It is presentation. It is embodying the essence, the spiritual journey of your horse. What makes your horse unique? Ohio? What does Ohio mean to you? Now go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Nay.
Have we started?
Yeah, we started. Does it look like we've started?
Some wide circles in the hips. A bit off balance, but confident.
He's adapting well to the varying lengths of the ladder.
Yeah. All right. A smooth ass. Oh, some coy looks. I like that. A horse that knows how to tease.
A beautiful leap there.
A simple walk. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna cost some points.
I'm all right.
Try to pull off. Ooh. Okay.
There's a lot of pizzazz here. You know, if I might say, it's a little sexy.
A little quicker than I would have wanted. You want to marinate. You want to enjoy
Yeah.
the moment. This feels a bit rushed.
Timing is key. Coming off to our final obstacle here.
Good. Let's see. Okay, you got one final jump here.
And with
Make
the
it count.
shimmy of the
Ooh,
tail.
the shimmy's good. Gentle,
A beautiful dismount.
precise, not too flashy.
Oh, and he caught the hat. Very impressive the way he adapted there. Dan, I thought you and your horse performed magnificently together. Your high kicks, and may I say, although your feet are freakishly large, they were pointed toes all the way. You had a couple of moments there where you lost your balance, but you regained it beautifully. So, 8.3.
Wow.
It was,
Feet, sexy.
but sexy, you know?
Filled with moments of humor, earnestness. I think there was a journey, a bit rushed at times, but you know, some journeys are indeed rushed. I will say, I give it an 8.0 long face all day.
Wow, thank you.
Horsey?
Nate! I got a Nate.
This is the open floor routine. They have 1 minute and 16 seconds to dance with their horse and show us what they got. Are you ready, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron, don't be afraid to be great.
All right, great with the
Incredible
energy.
speed at the front.
Yeah, running the perimeter. That's right, set your space, mark the territory.
Yes. Oh, incredible.
Oh,
Wow, the Obiani. Incredible.
He has to be careful.
Wow. And you know, they've really trained with this. It's similar to NASA.
All right, we're losing points for the...
And you know, it's such a hot day, and he is just really going all out there.
for it. It's impressive.
And George is really sustaining through those G-forces. It's incredible.
Impressively so.
Wow, little
Oh,
cute
my
hops
goodness.
here.
See, this is where the Shin Yung practice comes in. We don't know yet. Ooh, at the spin point there. He's using the purple to his advantage.
Going back to his hat. Good. Going back to his goggles. Yes.
Taunting the costume pieces. That's layered.
And a triumphant finish.
Well done.
Really good stuff.
The Obiani was really dope. 8.7.
Well, I think today both of you can stand tall because you've made your families proud and the Ringling Brothers Circus. Super sweaty 8.5 from me. Well played.
Really dope.
All right, now Dan goes.
You ready, Dan?
Hell yeah.
3, 2, 1, nay.
He's high in that grundle to start. It's risky.
Up there. Taking a moment for himself. Deep breaths, very important.
Feeling his chi.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
A little bit of voguing. Oh, I haven't seen that in a very long time. Those hips are thrusting.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness. It's rare for the writer to take it all upon himself like this.
Exactly. I was about to say the same.
There's the partnership.
Coffee grinder.
Very, very
Coffee
good.
grinder.
Now these moves are super impressive, and here we go. I hope he incorporates Dave back into the performance.
There we go.
Oh, an upset. Oh.
Wait,
Can he come back
was that
gracefully?
intentional?
It does seem like it's all intentional. Grazing the head.
I'm speechless. This is wanton and dangerous.
No, but you have to take risks to get rewards.
Oh, see? Look at that.
And what you showed to us was really beautiful. You took a lot of risk there. And a lot of people wouldn't have the courage to do what you just did. But I think that rock and roll does have a place in horse. So thank you. I'm giving you a 9.056 for that performance.
Thank you, Ethan. I've been in this sport for a while, and I've seen people that fall back on classics that, stay safe. I was genuinely deeply impressed with the avant-garde, sort of carefree and dangerous energy you brought to this. There was a lack of care for the front row families that were but inches from the head of your horse that I had to deduct a few points for. Terrifyingly sexy and dangerous. I give you an 8.4.
Oh, thank you. Inspiring. 9 hooves out of 10. Oh, thank you.
In a very close race with a score of 61.3, coming in first is Aaron and George the Goth.
No!
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
No!
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations.
Which is good enough as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Look, it was like it was made to be on me.
Second place goes to Dan.
Yeah!
Presenting
For
the
Dan.
second place
Oh,
award.
there's a second. Sick! Yeah!
Wait!
Oh, man. Thank you so much.
Now, obviously, our esteemed guests need no introduction, but if you would like to plug your places of origin.
Yeah, you can find me pretty much everywhere at Matt Mercer.
Wait.
Matt Mercer.
At Matt Mercer. I'm Matthew Mercer. I do some RPG stuff online. Watch it. Thanks. Horse.
And if you want to see more, then go on patreon.com/GameGrumps and give us money and we'll give you more stuff.